Today I'm gonna go through the steps of cleaning up data in Cortex and importing them into Motion Builder in less than 7 minutes. So I'm just gonna try and rush through everything. First thing you do is you need to find a frame where you can see all markers clearly, preferably a T-pose. And then you need to do a quick ID to make sure that everything is in the right place so that you can select all frames. Don't know if you need to select the markers, but I did anyway. And then press rectify. Next step is to choose what part of the animation that you want to keep and select those frames. So you can go into File, Trim with Options, and check the select or keep selected frames only, I think it says. Once you have done that, you start pressing N to find any gaps like this one. If it were a short one, I could do a cubic join, but this is a bigger one, so I need to do a virtual join. I also need to make sure that I find any flipped, especially around the hands, and missing markers. To fix them, I just do a quick ID, but when using quick ID, you need to make sure that you have only selected the frame that you're currently watching on, or Cortex will just mess everything up. But when you get the message saying that nothing is found, you just need to go into, if you have any props or other actors, and go into that tab, select all frames, all markers, and make unnamed. Once you have done that, you press delete unnamed, but that is the very last step that you do. If you want, you can also go under File and delete the setup and template for the staff because you're not going to need it, and then save. Important thing to remember when working in Cortex is to never ever delete, rename, or move anything, or else Cortex will mess it up badly. Been there, trying that. So when we have said that, we're gonna go into Motion Builder and we're going to Motion File Import. And we always want to use the TRC files, and first time we press create and just import. Then we need to go into characters and drag an actor into the scene, and then use the scale, move, rotate tool to fit all body parts to the markers that are on the screen. Preferably you want a T-pose for that. You also want to make sure that the spine area fits very, very closely. It's good if they cut through a bit, and also that the heels or the feet are touching the floor and parallel with the floor, like this foot is. And when you have done that, you go into the actor here and marker set create, so that you can go into the TRC opticals and just drag all of these into the little knobs to the right place. And when you have done, you press snap. Make sure to save before, because you cannot go back and make any changes. And when you have done that, the character should move. Yeah, wish it did. So then you might want to import additional takes into the same file. To do that, you just go in, choose the file, and select merge. And then it will create a new one of these and just import. You might also want to import the staff. To do that, you go again to File, Import, and Create, because you need a ROM for both character and prop. And then we have elements, primitives, and drag a cylinder into the screen. Again, scale, rotate, move so that it fits with the new markers. Then you add a rigid body. Just drag it onto the staff. And I'm gonna try and find it here. There it is. And you just drag these nodes to that and press snap again. And then it should move with the markers. And then you might want to import it into a take with an actor. Then you go to right click, select branch, I don't know if I mentioned that when you import the character, you also need to go into the TRC optical and right-click select branch before you merge anything, or else it will need a new marker set. And then motion file import again. I'm just going to choose a staff this time. And we want to choose in selected models only, so that instead of creating a new one, I can choose one of the existing takes in which to import the staff data. And when I do that, it should magically appear like it has here and just move with the actor. And I think that is it. So thank you for watching. Bye.